Hey everyone, welcome back to Interviews with Plants. I'm Alex, and today we're talking to stinging nettle, scientific name Urtica dioica. This is a perennial deciduous herb that is commonly found growing in moist, rich soil in places like meadows, open forests, stream banks, but you can also find it in disturbed sites such as avalanche tracks or roadsides. I found these specimens here just growing off the side of a trail, about 5 or 10 meters from the top of a stream bank. This plant you'll find growing from low to subalpine elevations, and as you probably guessed from the name, stinging nettle packs a bit of a punch. So today we're going to take a look at some of the key identification features so that you can safely identify this plant. If we look at the overall form first, you'll see that stinging nettle tends to come out of the ground as a single stem and can reach heights of about 1 to 3 meters. It spreads from rhizomes, which are modified underground stems. So the plant we see above ground originated from a node on a rhizome spreading laterally below the surface. Let's look at the leaves next, as they are quite distinctive. A key feature to look for is that the leaves have an opposite arrangement, so they are found in pairs coming off the main stem. You'll notice that the leaves have very strongly serrated margins, making a large sawtooth pattern. If you look close, the terminal or end tooth is longer than the lateral or side teeth. The leaves can range in size on a given plant, depending where on the stem you look, but they are typically 5 to 20 centimeters long and are lance-shaped to oval or even heart-shaped. If you look at the underside of the leaf, you will see a lot of fine hairs as well as some larger, stiffer hairs. And this is where stinging nettle gets its name. These stiff, hollow hairs act like tiny needles, and each one has a gland of formic acid at the base. If you brush up against the stinging hairs with bare skin, the hairs will break off the plant and embed in your skin, and you'll feel a tingle or sting. Later, you'll be left with some painful skin irritation. These stinging hairs are also found on the stems, so be very careful if you decide to handle this plant in any way, and if you do, it's a good idea to wear some gloves. What we've just looked at is the stinging nettle that is native to the Pacific Northwest, with the stinging hairs of the leaf only appearing on the underside. This is Urtica dioica subspecies gracilis. But there is another introduced subspecies of stinging nettle that can be found in our area that has stinging hairs on both the top and bottom of the leaves. This one is called Urtica dioica subspecies dioica. Finally, let's look at the flowers. The flowers of stinging nettle appear as drooping clusters of small yellowish to green flowers. The clusters range in length from 2 to 7 centimeters long, and you will find them in the axils, so the angle between the leaf and the main stem, as well as at the ends of the stem. So those were some key features to look for when trying to identify stinging nettle. Now let's carefully thank this plant for its time. I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoy these videos, leave a like below and consider subscribing to our channel. It really helps us out. Thanks. See you in the next one.